Hi folks, and welcome to another edition of my Veg Garden. Today is Thursday the 25th of Feb. It's been about 2 weeks, something like that, nearly 3 weeks since the last video. So what I'll do is I'll give you a little update of what I've been up to and how things are growing. So follow me folks. So we're in the shed at the moment. So as you can see, the potatoes are chitting still nicely. Just making sure. Yeah, they're still chitting nicely. All the rest of them are, there's a bit, Maris Pear, which is my favourite, and then those 5 in the middle are my international kidney, or if grown in Jersey Royal. So there we go there. Made 1 or 2 changes. Everyone knows about my grow lights and my fiasco with my grow lights. What I decided to do was, because you probably saw that I'd built a shelf there, and you can see the grow light down there. What I decided though, well, I thought, I've got all those other lights and they seem to be okay for it to get things started, but that's as far as you really can get going with them. So I thought, I've got all these little LED strips, about 16 in total I think. Now I only got 14 because 2 have failed. But I thought, oh, what a waste. Got to keep thinking about recycling stuff. So I decided, I'll tell you what, the top shelf where I was storing just seed trays and things like that, why not create a little starter grow area? So that's what I've done, folks. You probably hear my voice, I'm really chuffed with what I've done rather than throw it away. So let me just show you. So you know the shelf, and I'll explain something. So let me just move this up. So what I did was, the reflective boards I'd made, you can see that I like doing my soldering. So all I've done is I've replaced them. There's a failure in there, so I'm not that worried about that. There's 7 on that there, and there's 7 on the other one as well, because I found a failure in there. So let me just move back a little bit. So that's reflective, and you can see I've got, that's copper tape. We use it a lot. I do model railways, and I'm in a model railway club, and we use copper tape a lot because it's perfect for if you want to do lights that's on a layout, and you just want to be able to put dropper wires through the board to connect to the same power supply. So you can actually do that quite easily. So you can run a power supply along quite a long distance and just have one as a positive and one as a negative. So you can see where I've there, and then it comes along, as you can see it goes there. Oops, sorry. So there, and then that bit there is the connector that goes through. Well, and it's the same on the other side as well. So you can see there. Oh, sorry folks, hope that's not making you sick. So there you go, the same there. Right, so we'll start at the top now. We'll just start at the top. What I've done is, because of the height, because there's no movement, I can't move the height of the lights in this one. What I've done is decided, let's just put them on some pots. That gives them the height. It gives it they're about 6 inches. Sorry folks, I'm just trying to squeeze in 6 inches. Right, so we'll start on this side. So this side here is my brassicas. I didn't have any labels at the time when I planted them, so I've written them down. So at the back is my Calabrese, green early sprouting, I think it's called. So that's the ones at the back. I only need 2, but I've had failures, so many failures in the past, so I thought, well, I'll tell you what, I only want 2, so I'll do 4 modules, and I'll put 2 seeds in each module. If that's not overcautious, I don't know what is. So as you can see, I've got several, but I only actually need 2 for where they're going. The next one is, I think it's cabbage. I think these are the Tundra F1. So there, look at that. It's so low, isn't it? You go about growing stuff, you get virtually no germination, is really patchy, and then all of a sudden you try to be overcautious and everything germinates. So that's that. So that's the F1, and this is my cauliflowers. There's 2 in there, there's 1 there, 1 there. So not had such a great germination there, but I think I've had them a while. Those all year round. They're all year round variety. So I'm not sure. Right, so they're okay. So just Just bear with me, I need to make sure that my pot's in the right place, otherwise they'll lose around. So on the other side, let's just bring this one down, because sorry folks, it's really heavy. I know you're probably getting a horrible view at the moment. Right, here we go. Right, once again, absolutely fantastic germination. So I did the same principle. So the back ones, so back 12, I only need 6 plants because I'm only putting, these are Alicante. So what I'll do is I'm not going to fling them away, the spare ones, I'll put them up as well, and I'll keep them, probably give them to work colleagues and friends rather than waste them. So they're Alicante at the back. Then my cherry ones there are Gardener's Delight, I believe, aren't they? Gardener's Delight. Well, something like that, I can't actually remember. So there they are, there. Full germination. Now this looks interesting. So because I only wanted for my greenhouse one each of 2 different variety of sweet peppers, but for some reason I've got nothing along that bit there, as you can see if I just pan out, but all on there. So I don't know what I've done. So I really don't know. I don't know whether I did two there and 2 there, or what I've done with that. I think I possibly have done 2 there and 2 there, so, and I've left that as a spacer. So we'll pop, I think what we'll do is we'll pop that in there. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, good. I'll give them a little bit longer in there. I'm just going to put this. I know it's not a very good view, but just bear with me a second. It's a bit dark, I know. Right, you back with me? Yeah, you back? Yeah, there you go. Right, I just need to get down a bit. Right, so the shallots were down at the side here. I've moved them into my little cold frame. It's in the greenhouse, and we'll have a look at that in a second, but I just want to show you my giant onions. Now, I'm really chuffed at the moment. Let me just see if we can pull this out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I really am chuffed as anything. I've never got this far with them at any point. Let me just hold that one there. Yeah, oh, let me just and bring this one out, and we'll pop it up on there so it's easier for you to see. Oh no, that's not very bright. Is that brighter up there? There you go. So there you can see it's a good height. If I bring it down there, you see I'm really pleased with that, because what's it on? 1, 2, sorry, it's 4th leaf there, so it'll soon be time to plant them on. So let me just need to move things about a bit so I can put it back in again. Oh, there. Just bear with me, folks. There we go. So there, I'm really pleased with them. As you can see, not all of them have done great, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick the 6 best out of there and get them planted on in the next week or so. So yeah, I'm really pleased with them. Just what we'll do is we'll just go into the greenhouse. Sorry, it's just really difficult to get back up again because I've got a bike in the shed as well. So come with me. Right. So we're in the shed, greenhouse. Right, so I'm just going to show you. Here's you can see my candle, my 100-hour candle. It's just, I think I can hold it down at that bit. So there we go, that's burning away nicely in there, you can see. It's happy. So we'll just sit that back down gently. There we go. Let me just pop that big over, it just helps keep the heat. So the Sturon, oh no, they're not Sturon, sorry, they're Turbo I've got in here. So in that tray there, they're virtually all germinated. Let me just, you can have a look through let's have that so you can see here's a move. I need to be careful with this as well. So let's go over this side. So as you can see, they're doing really well. I had one that didn't, it was totally dead. The bottom had totally rotten, so whipped that out, that's fine. there's one or two that appear to have roots, and when you go like that you can see the roots. And, you know, they really are, but they're just not that, so not bad. So let's have a look. So this is the lettuces. The lettuce I grew. See these ones here, the ones that they seem to be really going for. I'm really pleased with that. You know, the first one I grew, that seems to be a bit, it's a bit wet, wilting in that on the end of the leaves. You can see. So we're just keeping that going. Seems happy at the moment, so just leave it. So the shallots are in there. Here they are. Right, so they seem to be really slowly coming on. So just put them in here. They've got enough temperature in here. There's a few. I had to put some more seeds in, and these are just started to appear, as you can see there. These are just starting to appear, so we'll give that another little water in a bit, just to make sure that they don't dry out at all. So that's all okay, right. Let me just come over here and you can see the big changes. So in preparation for work, hopefully at the end of March, what we've done is we've taken the fence away. As you can see, there's the remainder of the fence. You can see the fence was forced against the fence post was against the fence, so it never got painted on that side. So they're out, ready to go. What else I've got to do? The clothes pole there. That pole's got to be whipped out and got to be. I've got a new one in the shed, and it's got to be moved down to right next to where the arch is. So that's about it. Oh, let me just show you. I've got a bird in the bird bath. Try not to disturb them. As you can see, just there. Let me just move the heads of the broccoli are just starting. So, right, I'm not going to witter on too long. I think I'm on to about nearly 12 minutes anyway. Right, folks. Okay, that's all that's happening at the moment. The only things I've got is I've got some I'm going to be ordering some stuff tonight. I've got to, like I've done with those beds there, as you see, I've got to do the same there and raise them up. So I've ordered my, remember a second, my decking, because I find decking boards seem to last a lot better than a lot of other stuff. So I'll get decking. Once I've got decking coming, I've also got compost. Apparently Wicks is sort of coming from Wicks. Apparently Wicks compost this time is really quite good, and I've heard some varying stories about other ones, you know, like Westlands one, Jack's Magic or something like that it's called. Apparently it's really rubbish. So we'll go with the Wicks one, because it's got good reviews at the moment of it. So yeah, so that's coming. So it's easier to get it all, because I've got to buy the brace blocks for the shed, the playhouse over there. I've got to buy the timber to make a base for the shed to sit on. So I've got brace blocks, I've got mortar coming, everything like that. So since I'm doing that, I thought, well, I'll get the compost and the decking boards to come as well. So here's one of my little birds, you see, up there, collared dove. I think it's a collared dove. Yeah, so we've got all that coming hopefully in the next week or so, because I need to get the other beds sorted, get all the irrigation system, plan it again, ready for the new year, and we'll have to sort out the shed and all that sort of stuff we've got to get done. So right folks, that's enough. I've prattled on as usual. So right, thanks very much for watching folks. Thanks to all my new subscribers. I've passed the 100. Whoa! I'm really pleased that people are still sticking with me. I'd really like to thank, I'm going to put it on video, because I'm going to thank Peter Edwards and Mark Shepherd. They've given me that, even though won't take credit for helping me, they have really helped me a lot regarding the giant onions. give me advice and little pointers and that. Even though I'm doing the work, it's still been an absolute massive help. That because at times when you're trying things, you think to yourself, "Am I doing the right thing?" You just continue on because you think you are doing the right thing, but their help has been absolutely tremendous. And remember, if you're watching and you're not a member of UK Here We Grow, sign up to them. Go to the website www.ukherewegrow.com. Also find them on Facebook and also on YouTube. Some amazing videos. You never think of the totally different things that everyone's up to. You know, like Tony with his chickens. Brian, that was where I got the idea for the candle was. So there's all that sort of thing. So go along to the UK Here We Grow lot and be amazed at what information you can find and what help you can get from everyone. Right, so that's enough, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye just now, folks.